Coach. So we're going to allow Coach to have an opening statement, then we're going to open it for questions. Coach?
No, I'm extremely proud. I can't say it enough of how resilient these guys are. We were pretty much dead in the water twice tonight. Early in the first half, I think we were down 26-12 with about 9 minutes to go, and we close out the half on a 12-2 run. In 9 minutes, and that's impossible to do in this league, especially against a team that continues to attack the basket the way the Western New Mexico does. And to be able to close out the half that way, and then again in the second half, I think we fell down 8 or 9, and we went to a lineup that I don't think we even ever practiced with, and they just responded, and just guys kept stepping up, and I'm just happy for the guy to my left here. He's battling and he's leading and he's encouraging, and everybody's really doing their job, but he's been in that scenario for us. We think we just counted 5 times this year. And it was, I had no doubt we had the backup option of Ken on the corner. But CJ hits the best shot, and, we win the game.
All right, first question, Coach. Not an easy night offensively for either team, especially from behind the arc for y'all guys. What are you as a coach in the huddle, especially from 3? What's your message to the guys? Do you tell them to keep shooting, try to get out of that funk, or do you try to tell something different?
See, the thing is, a lot of times people confuse the keep shooting, thinking it's, just the shot's not falling. A lot of our shot selection in the first half, when you go back and watch the film, the 0 for 13, probably 6 or 7 of them were shots that we didn't need to take at all. And it was just the flow of it and thinking, if I hit this shot, it'll bust the game open. And, 4 for 22, nobody ever really wants to shoot that. But the 4 threes that we did hit, Kendrick's 3 and Jason's 3, we could have gone 2 for 22, but those 2 threes, really opened the game up for us and gave us that cushion at the end. But I just keep encouraging, to answer your question. It's not a lack of talent. It's not a lack of skill. It was just we got to understand when it is the right time to shoot it, what shot we want, and when we got the looks, like I said, those last 2 fell in, but I don't think half of those are shots that we ever want to go back and say don't ever shoot it or stop shooting, because that's who we are. We depend on it. Tonight just didn't fall.
CJ, for you, when that's going on, what's going on in the huddle with the players and on the court? What are y'all telling each other?
I mean, like Coach said, we don't tell guys to just not shoot. We just tell them to keep shooting and we can get looks that we get early in the clock, and we can get them later in the clock. Just keep working, and our guys are going to shoot. We're really confident in the guys that we're allowing to take the shots. So I think we'll tell them to keep shooting.
So this is actually for both of you guys. Coach, we'll have you answer first. What is it about the team, the building, the campus? What is it about this place? 3 straight at home, close buzzer beater type games. I mean, what do you got? Any comments on that?
I mean, it's the Lone Star Conference. I told the guys before the game, the 3 biggest things we needed to do tonight was compete, defend, and rebound. And we do all 3 of those things, we still may only win by 1. I say those things as a coach just to let them understand that this game is going to be intense. It's going to be a dogfight. I don't ever want it to happen. But, I'm just proud of the way that they keep fighting back. And I'll take a 1-point win in this league every night. If it comes down to a buzzer, whatever, as long as there's a W on the column, I don't care how we get there.
Coach, every single player on the team, at least that got on the floor, recorded at least 1 point. What's it like being able to spread the love team like that?
I mean, it's unselfish play. A lot of times people look at it and see, CJ has 16 points and they think that it's a one-man team. It's not. CJ works really hard at the beginning of the game to always try to get people involved and move it. And Alan Singleton and Andre Walker, our 3-point guards, really do a good job of continuing to run and make sure that our offense is flowing. If someone gets a hot hand, we'll go to them and we'll try to get action back to them. But it's not a uncommon thing for us to somebody touch the ball, because everybody's got to stay involved on both sides. If we're going to ask everybody to bust their tails defensively, we got to turn around and make sure that they're all doing the same things. Would you agree?
Yes, sir.
CJ, 2 steals for you tonight. You lead the Lone Star Conference in steals. You're top 50 in the nation in the category. What's your mindset on defense when you go on the defensive end that lets you do that?
A lot of it's anticipation and trusting my guys will make them pick up the ball, and I'm just reading the passing lanes. So shout out my teammates playing defense. I'm just doing the easy part.
All right, final question from me for both of y'all. That final go-ahead layup, Coach, was that a drawn-up play that you drove up? And for CJ, when y'all were executing that play on the floor, what was going through your mind when that happened?
I blanked out, so I'll let him answer.
Coach drew it up, and like he said earlier, we had Ken coming on the backside, but I wanted to wait a little bit longer till they didn't even want to have a shot to give, because in previous games, buzzer beaters and stuff. So I wanted to wait till the last very second to go, and got the bucket.
No, we're always going to try to put the ball in our best creator's hands, which is CJ this year. And just to piggyback of something you said, he's leading the league in steals. But you look at his stat sheet across the line. He's got 4 assists. He draws 6 fouls. He gets 2 rebounds. It's well balanced across to where I hope. There's so many good players and there's so many good things happening in this league every night that it's hard to put it together. But we're playing the way that we want to play right now, and we're picking up momentum. That's 2 wins in a row, something we haven't done all year. So you look back and you go, okay, we're right where we need to be, and we're with the people that we need to do it with.
Any other questions?
Coach, so piggybacking off of momentum, first game back, and this can be for both of you guys, first game back while the students are in session, and what a turnout tonight. How much does having the band and the student population and just the whole 9 yards, how much does that truly help in home court advantage, really?
I think it shows the guys on the team. We got a lot of freshmen. It shows them the school cares about us, and it puts confidence in the back of their minds to go out there and perform. And it's fun playing in front of a crowd like that. So keep them coming.
Yeah, there's never a doubt in my mind that the support of Texas A&M Kingsville is ever going to be there. It's not going to be there. We can play at 9 p.m. We can play at 2 in the morning. I know that we'll always have people supporting us, and that's just from the top down. Once again, our administration did a great job making sure that we had people here and supporting us and continue to encourage. And I just say thank you to the community. And I look at the camera now to invite everybody else. I post about it and I always talk about it. This town we need this town to keep continuing to support us. We need this town to keep following through. These guys are busting their tail for everybody that bleeds the blue and gold of Javelina Nation. And we need you to keep supporting us. Thank you all very much. Go Habs.
Thank you very much, Coach.